Hello, good morning, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Epic Sports, where they come to you from Epic Radio 99.3 FM this Thursday morning. And me, where they make the program reach out to you this morning, me and Mohammed Tobi Kagbo. And in the program this morning, we will discuss the biggest stories that will happen inside sports, and as well, we will bring to you the National Sports Supporters Union as they brace themselves for support the national team inside Liberia. But more if we look at the National Sports Supporters Union, now they're active. With now the reason behind the activeness, now because Leon Stars don't get game, there is more we're going to look at now the side of the National Sports Supporters Union. When we say sports, we're not just to focus on football. With now the reason behind the attention now we go look at in the program this morning. We go look at CAF then correspondent to its members association that any team who want to participate in CAF Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup 2023-2024 forget a female club. Is Bo Rangers ready? Forget a female club. As in the lead with just 2 more games. If they win 2 games, they are champions of the Sierra Leone Premier League. After the break, we'll go into all these issues.
No other sign no day for you sport bets, lek. No other sign no day we go make you win big, lek. No other sign no day we get high odds, lek. I say no other sign no day where they pay fast, lek. Bet with the best betting company in the world. We don't come to win us alone, and he gets the best services. For register, it's easy. First, download the app now with website onexbet.sl. Use the by phone registration or full registration option and edit your profile with a valid ID card. Enter the official promo code and you go benefit from all the promotions and bonuses. Save or screenshot your OneXBet account for future use. As you complete your registration, so we dey give 200% bonus straight. We go even up to 2,800 new Leons, the biggest bonus ever. For more information, call with toll-free line 552 with any Orange number. Make your deposit or withdraw with Orange Money, Visa Card, OneXBet Cash, and many more. 247. OneXBet now the proud sponsor of Confederation of African Football, CAF, FC Barcelona, Italia Serie A, Lyon, and Boku other sponsorships.
OneXBet. Big bonuses, big odds, big wins. Download OneXBet app. Make a deposit and you get 200% bonus on up to 2,800 Leon, the biggest bonus ever. OneXBet is a reliable bookmaker. So head up to onexbet.sl. Do your full registration with promo code SL2. Get a huge welcome bonus on your first deposit right now. Have a chance to win. OneXBet gives you more.
No other sign no day for you sport bets, lek. No other sign no day we go make you win big, lek. No other sign no day we get high odds, lek. I say no other sign no day where they pay fast, lek. Bet with the best betting company in the world. We don't come to win us alone, and he gets the best services. For register, it's easy. First, download the app now with website onexbet.sl. Use the by phone registration or full registration option and edit your profile with a valid ID card. Enter the official promo code and you go benefit from all the promotions and bonuses. Save or screenshot your OneXBet account for future use. As you complete your registration, so we dey give 200% bonus straight. We go even up to 2,800 new Leons, the biggest bonus ever. For more information, call with toll-free line 552 with any Orange number. Make your deposit or withdraw with Orange Money, Visa Card, OneXBet Cash, and many more. 247. OneXBet now the proud sponsor of Confederation of African Football, CAF, FC Barcelona, Italia Serie A, Lyon, and Boku other sponsorships.
Welcome back from the quick break. You listen to, we're live on 99.3 FM this Thursday morning. We are live on our Facebook page as well. You can follow the show live on our Facebook page. And of course, you say go be part of the program by sending a text message on 079 994 993 on 079 994 993. Salon choose big entertainment at a small price. So DSTV Salon don't do massive reduction in all them packages. So all you need for do, just go and grab your DSTV package. So DSTV Premium, we would buy at 2,075,000 Oleons. Now you can get them for 1,440,000 Oleons. DSTV Compact Plus will be get at 1,341,000 Oleons. Now you get them for 840,000 Oleons. DSTV Compact will be buy at 633,000 Oleons. Now you get them for 528,000 Oleons. DSTV Family, where you be buy at 401,000 Oleons. Now you get them for 312,000 Oleons. DSTV Access, we will get at 304,000 Oleons. Now you get them for 168,000 Oleons. And the big news is you could get 1 month free subscription with full package courtesy of DSTV Salon. Any cable for swap DSTV Nigeria to DSTV Salon, and you will get full package for 665,000 Oleons. So I think you need for choose big entertainment at a small price. We get Ibrahim Kanu, I stand to be corrected, but I think in the acting Secretary General for the National Sports Supporters Union. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning, Toby. I think I'm the substantive Secretary General, not the acting anymore. I'm the Secretary General for the National Sports Supporters Union.
We'll not see a release to come out from in clarifying that, because the first one, we understand you be the act. So if you don't get the position. So sorry, he's the Secretary General for the National Sports Supporters Union. Once more, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, thank you.
And we got Nigel
Good morning,
George.
listeners.
Yes, we got Nigel George in the program. Good morning, Nigel.
Yes, absolutely. Good morning, and as well, good morning to we listeners and viewers them out there.
So what people don't know, Bakayoko is one of the leading local sports analysts in the country as well. So in some of the issues that we discussed this morning, we might bring and forgetting your views of the story. And of course, we involve captain statements to all its members association around the 2023-2024 league season. And of course, we involve the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup. And we're not going to bring them in the WAFA elections, definitely. And we're going to look at the Leonster squad holistically, yes, definitely, and some bigger sporting stories we will bring to you in the program. So let me go straight into the discussion and start with the National Sports Supporters Union. The name itself, this is not the first name we carry. How we come about and change? We're not saying be just National Supporters Union. Now I go to National Sports.
It was
Supporters.
nationwide.
When I come to another name, then when I don't involve all sporting association. How when I come about to get this name? Is this not a Congress decision, or when I just come together as an executive and decide for change the name?
Yeah, just like you say, a decision where we take during the period where we do the structuring of the union, when some of we take offices or positions, we look at things the way we need for fix and other things then the way we need for put aside. So we try for do a restriction, a restructuring of the union, and with that we decide for get a change of the name. We lead we for make we get the National Sports Supporters Union. I think the word sports, a general one, which means we want for extend the olive branches to all the other sporting disciplines them. And I think we don't do that. We don't do them for boxing, we don't do them for other disciplines them. The only thing where we can normally say when the disciplines then get them the programs, activities, let we just know, let them just inform we, let we get something formal coming from them, then we go give them with support at any time they need the support.
Yeah, but let me look at the activeness. When we get the National Sports Supporters Union, we see una participation at the Nations Cup. For me, una make history in Cameroon. I follow the stand. That is one of my concerns when we do commentary some of this game. Sorry, getting the ambience from the stadium. When you look at the Japoma Stadium, one of the biggest stadiums in Africa, but we still get una chanting at the stadium. And una showcase the culture. This is one of the things where some of we very care about. For look at how now for show we culture to other parts in Africa. But when activeness can come around football, is it that not only get direct communication from some sporting association, or when they get direct contact from football?
Just like I say, it's about the channel of communication. We don't support the boxing when they write to we officially. They need we support. We go there, we organize them well. We did it all the days them way the events then take place na Bintumani. We don't go down to the golf. We don't go to the beach volleyball. Like I say, it's all about the communications. We not go able to know them programs of event until they make a known to we. Then we not say we have to take part in that.
But let's look at this thing in two ways. Responsibility goes both ways. You don't just go lie on the associations. Let's say una say get on a yearly activity plan. So one of our activity plan is for that we ensure that we visit all the sporting association and ask them for the calendar of activities. So if blame they come, we might not fall short. It's something that they consider for the do.
No, I don't think so. I get a different view over that.
Okay.
To me, it's like those other disciplines not recognize the National Sports Supporters Union.
Okay.
If the other one in the knock at the door, we render, we support to them. How much more the other one, then we just there aside. We want for extend, like I say, we support to athletics, so cricket, you name them. But let there be the cordiality. One thing I can always say, let there be respect. Let we not say, these people, they are there, they want to support us. But if you get your program, for instance, like when we make you married, if you don't invite somebody, not all man they go there. Right? So you get for extend that invitation to we. Then let we turn down the invitation, you give it the blame. Right? You don't know, say, a body day where we cover all the sporting disciplines them. Then you try for reach out to them body, then they we get we own plans them on we own, but we need for blend them up with their own as well. So if you look at what you plan to we can able for look at them, then we're able for match them up with the one way we don't design on we own. We still get a lot on the table for do. Mind you, this union, most of the people every day, the members them, they are not paid up members. We are just volunteer Sierra Leoneans, then we want for play we own part when it comes to sport. So I think if we get that kind of cordiality there, that understanding there with the information, the flow, I think we go reach all the doors of the sporting disciplines them and let things go well as how we all want for Siam.
All right, let's just bring my colleague in this discussion. This now an association where some of we don't follow, an association where we don't be part of some of the activities, and of course, we don't monitor on how then the activities them don't they go. This is a very big association we go look at, or a very big entity or institution, by the way. We follow Nigeria. When Nigeria play against Guinea-Bissau, 10 a.m. in the morning, then Supporters Union don't jump back the Lagos Stadium. Sorry, the Abuja Stadium. You understand? You feel say we yawn, don't they compete or try for look at how other countries them union then they behave. But what would you make up of this union?
Well, to be more honest with you, to be looking at we young supporters association, then cordiality around different sporting disciplines, them way they extend that open arm to them for let them go and go through them support. I think they really don't they come and then they really don't they do too well, because knowing that the 12-man behind every sporting association can help them a lot in terms of boosting the confidence of the players them or as well the athletes them or whatsoever participants them, it can boost them confidence and keep them so high. I think themselves don't follow the trends for quite a very long time, because across the world you see from England coming straight down to Africa and how we can do them anyway African way. For example, we take for example the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. You see how everything be done in the African style. So I think themselves don't no say yes, now the rights and the responsibility for own open as well for show love to different sporting disciplines them, because getting them in the stadiums, showing them support, it can really make players and they feel proud. Because I think I see a snippet of a video where we cut across our Facebook now the Sierra Leone Premier League them page where them be the tour and support to their under 20 shooting starlet there, so inside the Southern Arena on the final match, and as well where them be go in the opening ceremony of the Southern Arena. So this tells you that they really want to get that kind of support there and make themselves known, because they are sporting supporting associations them cut across the world. So if we they take the trends now and see how we were able to the line with other countries, then I think it's a laudable venture for we supporters union and the country.
Well, I bring Bakayoko again. Let me look at in cordiality with association. How many sporting association them una get a kind cordial relationship with, which I mean, una dey even get discussion involving una in part of the meetings for una align on the activities they want for happen.
Yeah, I think we get cordial relationship with so many of the sporting disciplines them. And we serve as a union, we're facing constraints. Mind you, we office building at the national hostels, stadium hostels, but the renovation of the stadium make all the other disciplines and offices that will be there, we get for move. So basically, we get an office where we occupied, a private office where we occupied Charles Street, 35 Charles Street, and now outlet way they then just allow we for make we the use. So like you say, we get cordial relationship with the other disciplines them. And for make we go into them programs them, just like what I say, you get for take communication. If we get the communication, then we always want to be there. My brother, the reference winner to the Southern Arena, the kind of performance we put there. You said on the talk of the one the AFCON waiting we do. Mind you, in sport, it get a blend with culture. Sport and culture get a blend, it get a flavor. When sport and culture comes together, then you see the uniqueness of the sport. Then you see the representation where that sport they or that event they go get. So if we get all them platforms there, we're able to give out to the others. We ask that the other disciplines themselves believe in we, then trust in we, and then they extend the invitations then to we. Then we self go there and to we support. Like I say, we are volunteers and we want to give we support because we love this country and we feel like this now a way we self they play a part for develop this country to sport.
All right. So for breaking news this morning, we get a football academy. We left the shores of Sierra Leone for travel to Senegal. When I start Sports Academy, which we understand some set of players and officials before may come through now Senegal, where the last sets then because of the ETC, the emergency travel certificates, we all know the political tension inside Senegal. We're only able to go Senegal through flight. So the one that we use by road because of delaying in the documents, after they reached Senegal yesterday in the evening, they asked them for return back to Sierra Leone. You go only access for go Senegal due to passport. So we'll clear the air, we'll bring the doubts down. We'll go talk to Howard Dowda shortly from Senegal. For giving update around some of the players we're able to make come through to Senegal. This is not the sad news for we players, but one for which the team very best. So the good news again is, some of the Sierra Leonean players them will get to be based in Senegal, would I include them in the Star Sports team. So then they get the opportunity for be part of the competition because now a highly rated competition we're able for scout young players. So players from Sierra Leone who are based in Senegal that incorporate them in the Star Sports Academy team. Nigel, with within Bakayoko to say, the union only there for volunteer. They are not receiving money from the sporting association. You understand? They're only there for volunteer. What if it will be the role or the responsibility of the sporting association in order for always align? Because there are some sporting events where you go, like for example, basketball, handball. They travel to neighboring country. We not even see the support within they get. You feel the responsibility for lies with the association more than the union?
Well, Toby, to some extent, I go want for agree, and to some extent as well, I go want for disagree with you. Now, a coin question, yeah, we get a two side, the rough and the smooth side. But let us just take on the smooth side of the coin first before I go on to the rough side of them. Now, let me look at the smooth side of this coin. With them different sporting associations there, so where you make mention of the likes of the basketball, the handball, where we see. Then they go play in neighboring countries like Guinea, Liberia, in Cote d'Ivoire as well. We see then representations there, so we know they get that kind of massive turnout where we expect in terms of support base. It's something we get for deal with the association, their own part back as well, because if them no say or they are aware say they get a association like this where they exist when a supporters union they exist at the country, then go see how far best they go able for bridge with them and therefore give that kind of line of communication between them and the supporters union. Okay, foresee if they're able for cater, even if you not take too many people and go with them, yeah, foresee how they're able for cater and make provisions for supporters them, even if now 200 or 250 or 300 supporters them, just for getting that kind of extra boost. But it seems like sometimes the sporting disciplines and back to be then get to get consciously back, because the reason why I say so now I did to the upside of the coin. You look at them budget way and they give them to be some of them know that budget not they even do for them in terms of taking them through the competitions. And we know of some of the constraints them within the face. Sometimes budget might not even come in quick because one or two reasons were left to them and the sporting ministry. But if whatever little and get, then decide say, okay, one for pinch out of this little for see how they go able chip in for supporters then back to be. They might as well look at them say then go get that kind of constraint. But it's high time that some of them sporting disciplines also no say supporters them can serve and do a whole lot of good to them as athletes them. Because if they get that kind of extra boost to be, even if you do feel down, because there is a statement where then you always say the body, the spirit they willing, but the body not able to carry you through this particular competition or whatsoever. But if you know say you get supporters them where the chant on and on and on, you know say yes, you get something for fight for, you not just go there for participate, but as well for competency, how you able for secure something where at least you alone not go smile, but the supporters themselves go see and say a worth it for let them make the traveling to the country where they go.
All right, before we go for break, let's just bring Bakayoko in, which regards waiting we did discuss shortly. You already mentioned around on a voluntarism what they do in order for support some of the sporting associations. So waiting on a motive right now, waiting in at the pipeline for Ona, because Ona don't miss already some of the good memories when I get my Cameroon, which we understand. We want to replicate that again. Ivory Coast, which I show. So waiting at the pipeline for the association before come discuss properly what we want to achieve this time around.
Yeah, I think we all want to we wish Navoleli team qualify in the first place for go to the AFCON Ivory Coast. And I think now that make we get plans them ahead of the Nigeria match where they come up with the Leon Stars, because we want to go give that kind of morale booster to the national team and make Lady Boys them feel like we they play a home fixtures despite we they play another venue. So I think that this make we want to put Sierra Leoneans together, we want to mobilize ourselves as Sierra Leoneans and see how best we able for go cheer up the boys them. Namorovia come I think the next weekend after this one. So a lot of plans they will can discuss for like the public know how we want for take them and how we want the public involvement for Tanlek in terms of going to Liberia and go support the national team. We got 2 matches remaining, and those 2 matches they are key. We need for win all 2 if we want for qualify. And I think the motivation behind the support we will give to the players, them, the technical team or the team as a whole, I think that's one a very instrumental one, a very key. They need them, and we play a big nation. You make mention of Nigeria, and this is a crucial game. Then they come with a contingent, huge number of fans them. So we very closer to Liberia. I think we get the advantage for like we safe go there and jam pack the stadium in numbers. On that note, make we safe as a body, National Sports Supporters Union, we demand fit say this time we for take the mantle of the leadership for lead and make sure say we mobilize and take people and go to Liberia so that we will get the desired victory where we all they pray for and they look out for.
All right, so we'll go for a quick break. When we come, we go straight into some of the big issues that are happening around sports, and we look at how the National Sports Supporters Union want for support Leon Stars against Nigeria. After the break, we go into that.
OneXBet. Big bonuses, big odds, big wins. Download OneXBet app. Make a deposit and you get 200% bonus on up to 2,800 Leon, the biggest bonus ever. OneXBet is a reliable bookmaker. So head up to onexbet.sl. Do your full registration with promo code SL2. Get a huge welcome bonus on your first deposit right now. Have a chance to win. OneXBet gives you more.
No other sign no day for you sport bets like. No other sign no day we go make you win big like. No other sign no day we get high odds like. I say no other sign no day where they pay fast like. Bets with the best betting company in the world. We don't come to win us alone, and he gets the best services. For register, it's easy. First, download the app now with website onexbet.sl. Use the by phone registration or full registration option and edit your profile with a valid ID card. Enter the official promo code and you go benefit from all the promotions and bonuses. Save or screenshot your OneXBet account for future use. As you complete your registration, so we dey give 200% bonus straight. We go even up to 2,800 new leons, the biggest bonus ever. For more information, call with toll-free line 552 with any Orange number. Make your deposit or withdrawal with Orange Money, Visa Card, OneXBet Cash, and many more. 247. OneXBet now the proud sponsor of Confederation of African Football, CAF, FC Barcelona, Italia Serie A, Lyon, and Boku other sponsorships.
OneXBet. Big bonuses, big odds, big wins. Download OneXBet app. Make a deposit and you get 200% bonus on up to 2,800 Leon, the biggest bonus ever. OneXBet is a reliable bookmaker. So head up to onexbet.sl. Do your full registration with promo code SL2. Get a huge welcome bonus on your first deposit right now. Have a chance to win. OneXBet gives you more.
No other sign no day for you sport bets like. No other sign no day we go make you win big like. No other sign no day we get high odds like. I say no other sign no day where they pay fast like. Bets with the best betting company in the world. We don't come to win us alone, and he gets the best services. For register, it's easy. First, download the app now with website onexbet.sl. Use the by phone registration or full registration option and edit your profile with a valid ID card. Enter the official promo code and you go benefit from all the promotions and bonuses. Save or screenshot your OneXBet account for future use. As you complete your registration, so we dey give 200% bonus straight. We go even up to 2,800 new leons, the biggest bonus ever. For more information, call with toll-free line 552 with any Orange number. Make your deposit or withdrawal with Orange Money, Visa Card, OneXBet Cash, and many more. 247. OneXBet now the proud sponsor of Confederation of African Football, CAF, FC Barcelona, Italia Serie A, Lyon, and Boku other sponsorships.
Welcome back from the quick break. You do listen to it live on 99.3 FM. That is not the number. I will send you a text message and be part of the program. 799-4993. Send you a text message and be part of the program. We still discuss around the National Sports Supporters Union, as they already try to galvanize themselves for support Salone, Liberia. We're going to look at waiting they don't put together as a union and how they want to achieve this, because this all going to involve huge resources. But Salone chose big entertainment as a small price. So DSTV Salone don't do massive reduction on all in packages. DSTV Premium will be by 2,075,000 all leons. Now you get them for 1,440,000 all leons. DSTV Compact Plus will be by at 1,341,000 all leons. You will get them now for 840,000 all leons. DSTV Compact will be by at 633,000 all leons. You will get them now for 528,000 all leons. DSTV Family will be buy at 401,000 all leons. Now you will get them for 312,000 new leons. All leons, sorry. DSTV Access will be the buy at 304,000 all leons. Now you will get them for 168,000 all leons. So all you need to do now, is just choose big entertainment as a small price. So we still get Bakayoko, the Secretary General for the National Sports Supporters Union, and Nigel John with me at the studio this morning. Nigel, let me quickly look at the word we come out from CAF. Before that, let's read exactly within CAF the try for Tele Members Association, because these are issues them we don't start to bring to the table, but to be honest, people not take things serious. that is part of the World Salon to be precise. So this now waiting CAF say. CAF then inform all its members association that all clubs that will play in the 2023-2024 CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup respectively need to have a women's football team or else can't get the license to take part in this competition. June 30 is the deadline set by CAF for the club licensing. Before I come to Bakayoko, quickly I come to Nigel in this. Within you feel say this, which implication if you say this could cause, because fairly enough, we know say the current league leaders, Ball Rangers, are without a female club because we never see them participate in any activity. Because if they do, we don't get them from the media department of Ball Rangers. In with it, forget Solomon Demby on the phone for talk to him on this. But second position, FC Calon already gets a female club. You feel say far before now, the Bamo Declaration, this not will be agreeing the Bamo Declaration back then in Kabbalah, but clubs them neglect them. Now CAF don't give even a day's ultimatum that on the 30th of June. Any club will qualify. If you want to get a CAF licensing, you forget a female club. If you say this is not a big crisis for the clubs them not the country.
Yes, Toby. Now, think this way me feel say now of a major concern. Although, like at the end of the day, we get to see that kind of big gains for some certain teams. Them way economically, again for can open up the space a bit. But let me go back to the Bamwe Declaration, Toby. I think these are some of the things them way them will outline inside this particular meeting where then we get the report where we come out.
Yeah, that each club forget a female team.
Yes, but I think clubs they will not be take this too serious. And the next thing where I believe say get for happen next we are the see they come to be very close. A get for deal with the junior side of the teams there also as well, because all these na recommendations them will be there inside this Bamboy Declaration. But now, as the usual saying, can go push down camp and shop now. Yeah, now we get today already don't be the 8th, and we get something like is it 26 days or 22 days, sorry, to the end of this particular month. Wherein the 30th of this month don't be the deadline, and as well now we foresee the season for end before the 30th of this month, because by the 30th everything for don't confirm with all the teams. And now looking at Ball Rangers, we happen to be the current league leaders and as well defending champions to be, and they just get, I think, is it 2 more games for play for them and declare them as champions to be. I think a really get for affect them if they not put things in place urgent one, because let me look at a team like FC Calon, and I think another club as well where they inside this 2022-2023 league campaign get a female club. I stand to be corrected, but if a situation like this get for pan out where Ball Rangers them, unfortunately, if they're not able to secure a female club before the stipulated deadline to be, obviously we get for see FC Calon and another team else progress into this particular competition. So me feel say in the economic space or economic wise, I think Ball Rangers, we all know they are the big spenders when it comes to getting waiting they want or spending the cash for get waiting they want. So me feel say,
yeah, but and also this is not the area where people go. In as much as they get the resources of spending the cash, but why not now? And you feel say they will just submit a female club without CAF no can do proper inspection for know if the female club gets the appropriate requirement. Not to just forget the female club, but do you think they go for reach to the deadline and try to get a female club will go match up to the required something we have to look at?
Well, Toby, they might reach ahead of the deadline, yeah, for secure female club. But just like your question where you rightly say, because not all for only go out there and grab the cash or the check just sign them, put whatever amount you ever put there, you pour them out, you buy a female club. Because there are certain facilities them as well where CAF get for look at. And how ready is this thing here for this transition process? Because for getting a female club now, for example, okay, let's say we get a team where go by the name of Rennet FC, yeah? And you try for buy them and see how you're able to transform that football club there for game and another name where for match up with una own name. And for say, okay, this now female, there are certain facilities them way I believe say CAF they look for certain standard them they when they look for as well way for meet up. Mind you, Toby, yes, Boring just get a clubhouse, but the clubhouse where they get now for the male side. They go for look at how they go for secure a training site for that particular team there. A clubhouse, everything fresh. Like the same opportunities them where the male side benefit from, then go on for the female side benefit from. So these are some of the requirements and we like a bit G3 and not go mash up to the standard there. So but they are the big cash spenders, they can do anything and it will qualify. But as well, Toby, in terms of preparation, me feel say doing something in a haste or this kind of rush because of you want for meet deadline can make you never do something way proper.
I wait till they learn from CAF. CAF, for example, when you watch the Champions League, Bakayokula bringing in, when you watch the Champions League, if, for example, Barca, they play Arsenal, by how the grouping in the big Champions League, and so the grouping in the youth side, expect if the one, maybe for example, Arsenal, able for qualify for the big Champions League, but then the reserve team under 18 or so qualify for Champions League, it can get similarity in by the grouping. Now, with last start with the club FC Cologne. For someone I don't see this coming, aside of the Bamo declaration, waiting the Bamo declaration been say. I think when I don't see coming, or I don't get directive from hierarchy in a CAF for make when I been decide, particularly for get a female club.
Yeah, thank you. I think for we as a club, we just to see us about regulations when it comes to football. And we prioritize football development when a key for raise up young players them and get any platform for make them play. So anything we get for deal with having football from different levels, them take them up. I think nothing the one in the way we not can joke with. So that make you see we try for getting a female team. And mind you, this CAF regulations, they only talk of having a female team, they also talk of getting a feeder team, where most of the clubs themselves not get, not less for talk about getting a female team. Most of the clubs, they not get a feeder team, where you go say, this is a feeder team, now the player then go breed, then we take them up to this senior team level, where perhaps they compete into the Premier. Like you mentioned, the UEFA Champions League, they play in that category there. You get the Barca, the Real Madrid Academy boys, they all play their own Champions League level, at their own level. Then they travel as well as how the big teams they travel. So the FIFA or UEFA, they want to see the gameplay at all levels. Nobody, no level, not for feel like they're deprived of being part of the game. They want everybody, more especially the women, they want to make them involved into football. And so if you want to make them involved into football, you get to go down to the clubs, then get for serious about some of them. Then structures there and make sure they put them in place. It takes a lot anyway. There are a lot of challenges for make you get all of them levels then they of football running. Considering the environment, Nasalon in terms of finance, in terms of economy, for run a club and for get all the things then they put in place. But to me, now a gradual process. We're not able to achieve them at a world goal. But if we be done the serious about it from when we come up with this Bamo declaration over how many years now, I think so many clubs then for they able to get a feeder team, then for don't get youth team, then for don't get female team where then say go count on say this now we team where we get. But again, this is a very good one for CAF and this is an eye opener for all the clubs in Salon. It's high time we get for revisit, we plans them back and make sure say then things their way they require we forget to try for fix them and then we get them. We not go be embarrassed as an association whenever we teams them qualify for XYZ reason and say no, we're not going to accommodate tonight. I think that it will be a big blow to the country. So for me, the SLFA and the clubs they need for sit down and design a plan or a roadmap at which we dey go, and first 10 clubs there for go back to that declaration day, so that the declaration will be more active, not only for go say but for implementing.
I just to think of this before we can talk to Didier Abu. We all know somebody who's passionate around women's football, and you don't follow this story. You feel say it's within the Bama Declaration being said. Before we for the struggle in getting playing of female league, like for example, this league we just done, if all 18 clubs can get a female club, if it's not safe for the play simultaneously, because in as much as there are Premier League clubs who don't get a female club, but are separate female clubs like the Mobwemo Queens, the Malema Queens. These are clubs we get for, like for Mobwemo Queens win the league. Definitely they get to participate in the second edition of the CAF Women's Champions League. You feel say this will be a law being imposed by the SLFSA, all Premier League clubs, let's say Premier League clubs in first division forget a female club. If you say, think what them don't go to Congress now for be a policy statement.
Yeah, everything where they approve of na Congress, it will be definitely will be a policy statement, and we will work towards the implementation of that in the that particular thing the way we all longer agree upon. To me, I know one for use the word for force them, more especially let's take off the first division clubs them. We know what it take for one clubs then they more so when the league not get that kind of attractions, it not get that kind of investment or money into it. But let the Premier clubs then take the lead, let them able to get them clubs there, them female teams they are running. Like you say, if all Premier League clubs no, let me say for now, if all Premier League clubs not get a female team, other female teams then the way they exist. I think with partnership you can able to exist also with a female team. I don't know if you understand what I say. Like for instance, Usum Stars get men and queens within a McKinney. I think this will be a good partnership for Usum Stars and men and queens. The GAMK FC then a Bo. I think it will be a good partner with the Bo Rangers and the GAMK FC as well for make sure say they get a female team. East Lions at one time they get Lioness, then Sef need for go down there and for groom them players they have put them together. The problem we get in Salon is about the result. We want the result for everything we do. We forget to say it's a gradual process. It's not about the win-win mentality for now, but it's about development for the near future. Or you forget a short and long-term plan. The short-term plan, you get a female team, you compete into a league. The long-term plan, perhaps 5 years or 10 years, you determine how for win that league they partake into. But for we in Salon, most times we don't get a long-term plan. We focus not just the short term as to how we go win. Now make you see in all the leagues that we play, the desperation in terms of winning is so high. It's so high. And the fact is not everybody get for win at the end of the day. Now one champion we get forget. Right. But everybody just want for win. So we forget about the structure, we forget about we long-term plan for make sure so we reach with goals them because we just want to forget everything fixed at a point.
Well, now this CAF don't tell a members association say any team will qualify for CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup respectively for get a female team. And we get Bo Rangers with a 2 more wins. Definitely they will retain the Sierra Premier League title. Now get a female club as we speak. You feel say then we'll do this before the deadline, the stipulated deadline on the 30th. But let me just cross over quick and talk to Didier all the way from America, all the way from America, follow we get Ian's side of the story with regard to this. So don't get Didier Abu on the line. We go straight and talk to him. So good morning, Didier Abu.
Good morning, Boss Toby. How are you doing, buddy?
Yes, everything good. So we want to start with waiting we see don't come out from CAF, which regards club licensing for clubs that will qualify for CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup. You not possibly follow the Bama Declaration, na Kabbalah. What do you say this means for women's football?
It's a great news and it's a good news, but what I say, if it don't happen at the Bama Declaration, where clubs and just refuse to take action, and now it Mona clubs them for even recruit players them because it's so difficult to get female players them. But hopefully this could send a message to clubs and say, work with another club, with another female team, so now we work together. If you qualify for championship, you get a female team.
All right. But this now with me agree in our Congress, and since that Congress, it don't take over 5 or 6 or even to 10 years. where that they may go agree on the Congress. Now, we don't see a deadline from CAF, which speaks here on the 30th of June, therefore submit the names of who qualifies team along with a female club. Within a very big crisis with one of the club, Bull Rangers, which waiting to achieve 2 wins away for retain the title, then this crisis with having a female club. You feel Senegal do this too fast, and doing things too fast if Senegal will match with the criteria we have to look at?
I'm pretty sure they will match with the criteria based on the FC Color representative. Sorry, I don't catch up the name, but it come up with a salient point where you say they can collaborate or work alongside Ramkey. We get a female team now. It is good, but on the other hand, it's bad because then they rush into an agreement where understanding each other is going to be very difficult. Of course, the team they train together, but going to them competition, they know to play business. Very hectic, and it's money. It's money, basically.
Yeah, well, having Ramkey, according to Bakayoko Tobiko, I just want to ask some of the question, but that direct to you now. Having Ramkey as a female team, you know, we'll get Bull Rangers as a male team. They submit Ramkey again as a female team, na CAF. You feel say Ramkey executive go ready for this, for them take the name Bull Rangers female team?
Well, that they left to them for make that decision. But I say money not daily. But I mean, it's not necessary. There might be a memorandum of understanding where you say, you know, I go use your business name for 6 months. Then you give me X amount of millions or dollars. After 6 months, I take my name back. I don't know if it's applicable. So I mean, it's a dicey situation.
Okay. Finally, Didier Abu, not to just forget a female club. We will see even to the male club, there are clubs where they all players 6-7 months. And this is not something with FIFA they frowned at. And the huge amount of money where they come in for women's football is $500,000. But we not see the kind of standard. You feel say the SLFA, the government for staff for spending more cash, not just on the male side of the game, but the female side as well. Because with this, if we not get the representation, like CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup, now a very big blow to us as a nation.
Yeah, it should be a level playing ground. If they spend 100 million per the male, based on waiting FIFA or CAF to give the female, they will spend the same thing on them. There should be an even distribution. But my biggest concern is, are the owners of this club putting the money back into the game, or did they put the money back in their pocket? That's the biggest concern. If the money comes, then disperse the money to the clubs. Are the managers or the owners of this club investing back in the club or investing in their own personal gain? So we always believe, there should be a watchdog over clubs, them, how they spend money which belongs to, say, the development of the game. Because if me get my own team, Alaska FC or whatever name you decide for better name day, I get money from Slafa, I get 1 million from Slafa, and that money specifically is there for develop the game. But we not use them that way. They are going to use them for my own personal gain for do something. I feel say they for put on that question. That's what we see.
All right. So finally, before we left the program this morning, you feel say we are reaching a position again where SLFA pull out a release saying that let me go back to the Bama Declaration before the end of, before the 30th. Let's say the 2029, all club for us submit a female club. If you say this, go for be imposed on teams then.
If that's the criteria we can request, I think so, yes. Slafa for take charge and tell them, say, hey, Mr. X or Club X, you need to forget this particular document or this particular thing for letting you participate. Why not? I think that we don't do it. I think maybe a couple of years back, Kenema may fall in that situation there. I don't know which one they fall sort of. We Kenema may qualify or something like that. If I might be wrong, but correct me.
All right. All right, so plenty thank you for joining me this morning. When you need a rise, forget you again, we'll go bring you. Plenty, thank you.
Thanks, Boston.
All right, that's not been Didier Abu, a former Leon Stars player who is based in America, and instead he get an idea for can start a female club, so he cater for between the age of 10 to 15. 50 will be divided and getting final 25. Before we take other story, Bakayoko, low coming to now, there's a very big game ahead for Sierra Leone, a crucial match which we understand a win go give you some hope in qualifying back to Ivory Coast. Sure. How we don't put things together as a union where the country hope for your support to the players?
Yeah, I think we don't get plans them where we don't put. To start with, we get a flyer away. I believe say you don't see because I share them on PV, and also we don't share them all over various WhatsApp group and other platforms them. The union, like I say, one for mobilize, organize people and for go cheer up the boys them. So on that, we get a cost we don't fix on that. We ask each Sierra Leonean we want for go support the team for join we. We don't make all necessary arrangements with regards hotel, lodging, the bus we go take we from Freetown to Liberia and carry it back. One a very standard and good one, very accommodating one. And then we don't make plans for feeding as well. So then 3 things they already look at on the package where it will cost each person $100 US, or it will cost you equivalent to the leons. We decide to put the dollar because in Liberia, when you go there, we get for use the dollar as well. We not get for use the leons, and we get for change over back to the Liberia money. But to forget the dollar, it will be easier for we for make we able for change over and make sure so we're able to get the things that we want. So basically, we get a planned schedule where we want for Lefia on the 17th, when a Saturday. The game they play on the 18th of June, that is Sunday. And then the 19th, very early in the morning, we left for Triafocan, cross the border and come back to Saloon. So you get for take a 3 days scheduled program, taking the supporters of fans of Sierra Leone, go out there for good support.
But it's also the first time you don't traveled a huge delegation. With FC Calon, you traveled twice, not Liberia. And this get for you involve a lot. When I just cater for the union, or it open for any Sierra Leonean who going to be part of the trip to the union? Yeah,
of course, it open to every Sierra Leonean. In fact, I don't say we members them, I say we want for Kego Sierra Leoneans them. So including we members, they will get as well. We remember them, of course, our priority. We get for take them along, and we're into discussion with the Ministry of Sport, we're into partnership with the SLFA, and make sure say this plan where we get it work out well. And we believe in the support, and we don't say they get for give their own support for make we go out there. But again, out to the public, people in their institutions, them different places that we go want for make the trip for go. We just want to assure them that kind of comfort, say we go take them along safely and carry them back, and then go enjoy the ride for the money, then go enjoy the game. Like I say, we need for mobilize. We they play close to home, despite not home, but they play close to home, and we play with home fixtures. Let me get this in mind. So we not for allow the Nigerians then come with that kind huge number for outnumber we, or for overshadow we in terms of support. It will be a big slap to we. In fact, that kind gap there, it will demoralize the player then somehow. And this is a crucial game. A game like this, we all need to come together as a nation. We put everything aside. Everything we put aside, then we throw we support behind the team. Because the one good thing about this nation, football unites we greatly. Football brings we together. Whenever a rich man football, you see that kind of understanding there between Sierra Leoneans or among Sierra Leoneans them. Everybody, I could remember when we go for the Nations Cup, if it's a man, you can begin to call that in negative self. Now, enforce the bash at you. Say, no, this is not football. So that kind of unity they now want for create again this time. And like I say, we the union, we don't design a lot of programs them. When we go, we get entertainment the way we get for the give along the line. And also when we reach, when I see the videos then we go viral, where we open the Southern Arena and also for the U20 female. I think we copy the white man system of supporting from the word go till to the end of the match. We can even get a problem with other people that we not used to that kind of way of supporting here, where we can stand up. We don't want for sit and support. When I say support, you get for stand on your feet them and support. So when we can stand at the stands, the other people can say, una sit down, and recover we can tell them, say, una go the other side. And I make always with the ask for like we get a stand. We purely now we the supporters and get for Dede. So if we go on that day, we want everybody for join we for make we cheer the boys up. Let them feel like I say, now that 35 or 37,000 capacity stadium where we get na Salona day. Let them feel comfortable, let them feel at home. And how all that they go happen, now the kind of number we will get people who will take to Liberia. So now we make them open this time, no limit unto membership. We make them open for all Sierra Leoneans the way they want to go. Like I say, the price now $100. Some people even they call with they tell you say that money is small. Some they say it boku because of the economic situation. But like you say, me don't go to Liberia with FC Calon, being the fan club chairman. I know what it take, I know what it be costly, and I know what we need for put in place.
Okay.
For take people and go to another country, more especially when it cross a border.
All right.
A border point.
Let's just hold it a quick one and open the phone line now. 799-4993. Call now and let's say be part of the program. 799-4993. We still discuss around the National Sports Supporters Union, and we look at some of the big stories again inside. We don't discuss around the CAF statement to SLFA for the not just to SLFA but its members association, that the 2023-2024 CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup, any team will participate before you get the license, if you qualify for get a female club. Calling out 799-49993, the number that we could call and be part of the program. As we wait for get called Nigel, Wafa don't pull a new date for the elective Congress. But there is more to this Congress, as with integrity issues, we don't see backlash between them and the SLFA. But what you make up of this now, as they don't get a final date for going to the Congress?
Well, Toby, I think then the therefore put them house in order, because officially we know say tomorrow for don't be there in the election according to the calendar.
Nigel, please don't hold it first, because we don't really take time for week. Yes, them let them call in, they will come to you again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mohammed.
Yes, your name and side call you from?
Yeah, this na Adel.
Yes, Adel.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you very much for this wonderful sporting program and we can bring to the people. Secondly, I want to say thank you to me, Secretary General, the most hard-working man in the union, for a job well done. I believe they don't say everything to the people of Saloni. We just want to encourage people to let them come on board and for ensure say safety now is priority. You know, it's a national level. And we all know this is the most crucial match. People leave you in follow good nation cup. So now very important match. So we need huge support. So they encourage members them from all sectors. They all come together and go to support between white and blue. Not only a million contribution, we are all come. Reasonable guys, we this sector don't make up. Everything included. Never forget no fear. You go with safe without safe. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Adel. 799-493. Call out and be part of the program. So the trip before may come to Liberia and support your national team. It will be good you pass through the National Sports Supporters Union for comfortable trip to Liberia and not face any inconvenience.
Hello, Abbas Kama.
Yes.
Over
Yes, make a contribution, Abbas.
Shalom, anything when you say about female footballer and call is very, very poor. Because how long this they don't talk of over 5 years, 10 years, or say any Premier League club for their female team. Or just like that. Because no football in this country here. Because if you want football in this country here, female team them are the first priority for put. But now you see, a woman they play football. Whatever happened now, we should all to the national team. Can we do better team back or you the better team? All
right.
I know more.
Thank you. Call us on 0799-493, 799-493, and be part of the program. 799-493. We did take few more calls and try to round up the program this morning. 079-994-993, that number that you call and be part of the program. Yes, Nigel, you've been there. Make a point.
Yes, Toby, as I better say earlier on, we all know say according to the calendar of events where will have to be pulled. Tomorrow for don't be the elective congress, but getting a schedule of this particular date, Toby, I think they need for put themselves into to proper sitting position wherein then we're able to surround themselves and get all the necessary things. And because as I said earlier on in the subsequent programs then we will discuss around this Toby, I think this issue of credibility, accountability, and trust in the eyes of the public, especially for the Western Area Football Association, in terms of the operations, them don't become something where we don't be like that kind of alarm where they ring in the ears and as well be visual in the eyes of the public. So I think they need to put themselves together, especially with the delegates, and foresee how they're able to make a right decision rather than them going and electing somebody where at the end of the day go can wreck the association back as well.
All right. We've got you more calls in the program, 799-4993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Toby.
Yes, your name outside the call from?
I call from Cambia.
Yes.
The new condition of this program, you are doing spider and this, Lauren Council, of the South there. I saw not. What did happen inside Punatri against Guinea-Bissau? Although we go at the match, but the area play will not satisfy with the spider. So before we qualify, and look by in collect zones, I need to play with they're there. Usman Kaite, the bright, all no season at this price. I'm your question on there.
All right, we take like 3 more calls and can round up the program. We definitely can look at with National Sports Supporters Union and which regards the membership, if they are still open for more membership, because we only get concern for a lot of Sierra Leoneans, and of course we get the secretary has to go answer to that question. About 799 and 49 and 39 number that you could call and be part of the program. So now the biggest issue now the pipeline right now for take the supporters union to Liberia for play against Sierra Leone. Aside of the set amount I don't put in $100 equivalent to Leon Leones, where somebody go for access the game. What other mechanism I don't try to put in place, and how now able for raise fund? Because even somebody pay $100, trust me, with the expenses in Liberia, we all know say it not gonna be enough. Other criteria, other wisdom, or any other plan B in case when it comes shortage, in as much as people are going to pay their $100. Are there any plans for raise some fund?
Yeah, I think the union, they on top of situations, we then they get meetings upon meetings. All them questions that they ask, we don't ask ourselves, and we don't get answers to them questions there. We are aware of taking people to Liberia, and we know what it get for cost we, and we prepare as well for contingency in case any other thing happen. But for now, we believe say everything we don't arrange, everything we don't set, it is going well. Like I tell you, we get a groundsman in Liberia, we keep in touch with. We don't give all the prizes them for the hotel or guest house the way they did. And then, just like you say, the price don't be skyrocketed as compared to the time we have Kalon Bigode. We take cognizance of all that one day, so that make we reach up to that kind of price the way we give for make a single person go pay, because we know say with that price they we able for give the service way the person deserve. So like I say, we do on top of situation, we okay with the amount that people they pay, and we believe say we able for sort things out and we're able for make them feel good in the intentions where we all get for go support the national team. All
right, so we still take a few more calls, 799 and 493. They will try to bring the program to an end shortly. Let me take other big stories will happen, and with your Niger George in the program. Niger, side of the WAFA elections, let me quick come into Leon Stars again. Let me pick this call and come into Leon Stars on Sunday preparation. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Your name outside the call we from?
Same Kaiwana Kasila from Zambia. Okay, me my own contribution for the goalkeeper. And as for me, I want to use Ibrahim to say, but because of although I didn't say, to see how we could when a father behind with this goal and Guinea lead them. So no, right now I know they in good form. So the coach then do down this for me. So we will have a small for ball. Now And that's really an good form.
All right, so Nigel Quick coming to the Lion Stars squad. 12 foreign-based players confirmed, and plus 26 home-based players. Now then, they're at the Southern Arena, a place we're very comfortable for them. And of course, according to the coach, we will bring to you the words of the coach shortly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, yes. Your name was I calling for and make a contribution quick.
I'm Maruna Maricol from Africa.
Yes.
Then, in connection to the supporters union, I go want to know if the union membership just stay based in Sierra Leone or then get members in the other countries around the globe, wherein Sierra Leoneans and then communities and they. So it will be so easier for them to galvanize fans and whenever Sierra Leone get game, now the other countries and they. I don't know if and they do something like that, or not just Sierra Leone the membership thing. That's I go want to know.
All right, I think you don't get your question. You go answer to Ram. Yes. So Nigel, do you feel the boys them don't get the kind of atmosphere or condition we they want for gets the minds ready for play the game next Sunday, looking at the Southern Arena outside the team that's in presently?
To some extent, Toby, because you looking at the south side of Mediterranean before, where now the Monjasa Park, where now the Moniton playing field, nobody get that full length of an 11-a-side pitch, and for them going out to the Southern Arena, Toby, I think it'll help them a bit. But in terms of preparing the minds, Toby, let me look at the psychological aspect of this particular match. The players them, yes, they get on the preparation for put themselves together, but in as much as that, something they come where they serve as a big distraction to them, we will make most of them not give them all in all, more especially where you get for each to the 13 names them we then definitely get for select, wherein we know say inside them 13 names them they to be one goalkeeper gets for make them through inside that particular list they form the home base squad, because we already don't get Fabianski.
Three goalkeepers, and you can try with
yes,
three goalkeepers.
yes, two rather, and get for join them inside that particular list. So, but the thing we made a look at now is it that them boys there so go how they go able to handle this pressure now where they upon them. One, they also get for play a big opponent inside these qualifiers, and despite them don't play Nigeria before on several occasions them, but looking at this particular match, Toby, waiting so on this match, how crucial this particular match be for we get to qualifications for Ivory Coast 2024, and as well with them players they also knowing that maybe I might be called into the last 13, I might not be called into the last 13. So these are some of the things then, but I think as of now, they don't get that kind of conducive environment in terms of the pitch, and as well as with standards them a bit, they don't get something where I go say they up there to that kind of standard way then they expect, but psychologically I'm not too sure since some of them don't prepare the mindset.
This will be final last lucky caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, your name was how you call you from?
This is Saiduba, call from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad why myself we contribute for this radio program here so. Because I just my contribution concerning the supporter side. Because we all some of you now they watch games there. How Liverpool they support, how Barca they support. The first time we're gonna reinforce this for let them support the country. They go very good. Because all the sales supporters they go, they enjoy beating the goal, everything they go normal, and performance they go on, supporting they go strongly. Even the player themselves they get zeal for play. Even if they downstairs, they wake up say okay, then people and do with them full time. But at times we can go better support another day. The player themselves can feel lonely, say but we not get people in our success. And this is a Liberia game. Liberia and Salon offer. People and they need for go. If you not go say with the supporters union, go individual with yourself. You know, say this time the country and they play. So at the midst they play for let them focus more on the supporters union, the country as a whole. Let them focus on the supporters side. At least the things to go well. That's my own contribution, Andy.
Plenty, thank you. Now we'll pick any calls again. Yes, so Bakaye could come to you now for your final words. So, but while I respond to one of the caller in concern, we make that if not get maybe from diaspora or neighboring countries in terms of galvanizing, or if this just based in the capital?
Yeah, I think just like we name a national, this is all over, it is within the country and also it is outside. And I want to make it clear to the public that we even get somebody where they work with now, where they coordinate with the Sierra FC or the Sierra Leonean community within Philadelphia, in the United States. They tongue and other people and for make the trip with we for go to Liberia. He choose for go with the supporters them. He get all what it take for make he get your own ride and go Liberia. But he choose for go with we. He don't contact we when he see the flyer. He don't reach out to we. We don't get a meeting with him. We don't sit and talk. We don't get plans. They all don't design for make sure we're able for link or affiliate ourselves out there to Sierra Leoneans them, or with other bodies them or association supporters them where they outside the country. Like I say, when we do the structuring of this union, now some of the focus then one and some of the things that will come into mind as to how we get able for partner with other people within and outside Salone and make sure we get a big emblem or something where people will look at we say, oh, these guys they are really serious about this support thing. So I want for assure that caller we ask that questions. They say we do on them and we get from different countries. They also we liaise with people. Secondly, I want to come to the last caller. The last caller, people not sabi I'm not the face of the union. And then Kinman, now he him up on top the stick where we can call Mami Bara. If we go to AFCON, we see the journalists, the other people, they carry the camera, then they focus on them, then point the camera on them because they never, I think they don't be ever see that they now all the other games the way they don't organize. We get a lot of things then we want for go sell out, just like I can say. It's about blending the sport and the culture, and we get the unique part of it. When we go to AFCON, you see in the car with the camera, they put on the drums the way we get. We drums them different from the other drums the way the other country then can go. We get unique things the way we can go. We get a female, a woman, we get that Shebora waiting in the column where the whole where they shake and so and you see the cameraman and the white people and they come for can see that unique part of that culture. All of them things here, the national sports supporters, we put them together, we get them, and we can normally they give them out for what people people their minds the way they support. So all we they ask that let them join we, let we all go to Liberia, let we go as a team, as a unit, as a family, and let we get a bigger number of squad where they go to Liberia for go support them boys there. Let them feel at home, as I repeat myself. We play a number in country, but all feel like we play a home match where a Salone host, and then let we not team up the Nigerians, they can dominate we. Nigerians, when it comes to sport, football in particular, they need joke about it. You go see them count, if you not take them out chartered flight, where they go out people them who can support them, count them supporters them. They get a very huge fan base. So because we get a closer link for go to Liberia, it go good, let we all come together as a nation, let we go out there in number and go support. So we now this with the plead, with the ask out to the public, let them reach out to the number they on the flyer. You go call on 088-713858 for any information we want. We go pass them on to you. 088-713858. It will be easy for you for make inquiries as to what everything you need for do with regards to the trip. And we want for lastly, we want for close the date of payment as against Wednesday or Thursday the latest, because we want to get all the people we get, and then we able to put them together, organize, we plan ourselves well, and we go. We don't want a moment where we go on Saturday morning, people begin rush for campaign, we're able to make that kind of arrangement there for them. So we encourage everybody for camp. As I talk to you, so now we get quite a number of good people that we don't reach out to, we so man don't be giving pay. People that don't pay, we get a WhatsApp group or don't open where they communicate to the one that we don't pay. So we encourage the others themselves for follow suit, and then let we join and for go support this country.
All right, now just so it's going to be final words as we don't get from Bakayoko.
Well, I think we just need for prerequisite for so many things when it comes to sport, especially we see now waiting that happen where CAF don't pull this particular message now do, and as well with waiting Bakayoko say we need for come out, because now we write a responsibility for show of, and me believe say we need for own up to that responsibility there as well, because Now one green, white, and blue we get, and this mean everything to we. So we go out there, rally around, and get that kind of moral booster. Even if we're not able to pay the $100 where the supporters union they ask that people can pay and then go get everything. If you able to go that very day, you take yourself through. Maybe you get a private transportation. Take some other people as well, we're ready for tag along with you. Leona go there, yeah, no cost on you for anything we get for doing them billings, but transport them go and Leona will go celebrate because we're very optimistic that we really get photo on the Super Eagles to a Super Vulture come the 18th of June.
Oh, plenty thank you to Nigel George and Ibrahim Bakayoko, the Secretary General for the National Sports Supporters Union, would help me push the program go before this morning. Plenty thank you to Samuel Bangura, DJ Nice, we don't give you all the technical support, and also to Samuel Thomas and Abu Bendu, we don't stream the show for you live on our Facebook page. Join me tomorrow as we start the discussion around WAFA elective Congress, as we will talk to one of the chairman aspirants, Noel Houghton, which we understand now the team manager for our football club. We will confirm on tomorrow in the program. Until then, Mina Mohammed Toby Kag will say have a wonderful day.